Okay guys, this is Monday night's homework. So it is Monday. Today's date is 9/17/18 and its homework is page 129 to 130, 8 through 17. Okay, so number 8. So number 8 is down here. It says list the degree of each function.
Barry, can you get on into the canvas?
I'm in the middle of a video, but wait a minute, let's see. Well, this messing me up. Just a second. Yes.
I have to call like 10 parents and I can't get on.
Just sit in my room and do it.
I'll go see if maybe that return.
Okay. So the problem is right here. And it says, what is the degree? So do you notice that these are not in order? Okay. So you need to put the 3x to the 6 first, followed by the 12x squared, followed by 14x. Okay. This is the proper order of the first one. So the degree is 6. Next question is, oh, that's it. This is what is the degree of the function. That's easy. All right, so the degree is 6. All right, B is x cubed times x minus 3 squared. Okay, so what is the degree? There's 3 x's and 2 more, so that's going to be a degree of 5. So you basically add up your exponents if they're written as in factored form. You add them up. So the degree is 5. And C, the problem is x plus 7 squared and x minus 2 squared. So if you say there's 2 x's there and 2 more x's, so this degree is 4. And that's number 8. So 6, 5, and 4. So number 9, list the important features of this graph. So we're gonna zoom in on this graph while I'm writing it. So let's zoom in on this. So important features, let's talk about end behavior first. So as x goes to positive infinity and as x goes to negative infinity, that's how you start it. Okay, the y is doing this and the y is doing this. Okay, so in this one, on the right hand side, when you're going to the right, the end is going down. So on the right hand side, the y is going to negative infinity. So on the right hand side, y is going to negative infinity. On the left hand side, which is this side, you're describing that end. On the left hand side, the y is going up to positive infinity. So that's your end behavior. Another important feature would be the zeros. I can't see, this looks like negative 2. I'd say maybe one of the zeros is negative 3. Looks like one of them is 0 and maybe one of them is 2. So it looks to me like negative 3, 0, and 2. So your zeros are negative 3, 0, and 2. Like you don't have to write them as ordered pairs if you don't want to. Now I would like to verify this. They did give you the graph, so because they did give you the equation, you can verify if you have a calculator. So let's look. Negative 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus 9x plus 1. Oh crap, look what I just did. Let me write this again. 2x cubed, arrow, minus 2x squared, plus 9x plus 1. Okay, so we have this. You guys have that in? Let me make sure I wrote it in right. Oops, I think I forgot a 2, or is that 2 in there? Did I write the 2? I can't see. Oh yeah, it's in there. So they both were negative 2's. All right, so let's graph. This graph should look just like what we see on our paper. So it looks just like the one in the book. Okay, so if you want to verify that negative 3, 0, and 2 are, go to your t-table and locate negative 3. Oops, it says that negative 3. I thought it was negative 3, but according to this, negative 3 is not a 0, so it's not negative 3. So it looks like I was wrong on all of them, unless I punched it in wrong. I'm going to look at this again. Negative 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus 9x plus 1. All right, I did not type it in wrong. So none of those, even though I thought those were your zeros, I was wrong. So we have to find zeros another way. So it looks like it's between negative 4 and negative 1. Let's find it. So we're going to press trace No, just press graph first of all. Sorry, graph. Press second trace, 0. I think this one right here is between negative, what does it say, -5. I'm going to go -5, enter, and I'm going to say it's between -5 and 0. And then guess, press enter. So it looks like it's negative point. Is that really negative point? Oh, I did this one. So one of them is -1. One of my zeros is -0.11. All right, I'm going to use my trace button. I'm going to move the spider close to this other one because I didn't pick this up when I did my thing. So here's another way of doing it. You can press second, get the spider close, make it to the left of it, press second trace, 0. Make sure the spider's to the left of it, left bound guess, press enter. Move your spider to the right of it, press enter, and press enter. This one I thought was -3, but it's -2.64. And the third 0, I think it's between 1 and 2, so I'm going to take the shortcut here. Press second trace, 0. My guess is it's between 1 and 2. So left bound guess 1, right bound guess 2, guess 1.74. Now do you see this right here? 1e to the -12. That's another way of saying 0. That's scientific notation. 0.00000000001, which is really 0. So it's 1.74. And those are your zeros. So while we're on this, what is your max and your min? Starting with our max is between these two zeros. They're between this one and this one. So for the second trace, press max. I'm going to type in my zeros. I'm going to type in the one on the left, which is -0.11 for my left bound guess. And my right bound guess is going to be the x-intercept of this second zero, this third 0, 1.74, which is this one. And press enter. And your answer is 0.93. Say 94 and 6.03, so 6.0. And the min is going to be down here. So we're going to press second trace, min. So my guess is that it's between this 0 and this 0. So I'm going to press in -2.64, enter, and -0.11. I'm doing it without the spider. So as long as it says min, you're good. -1.6 and -10.3. Okay, so that's your max and your min. Anything else we can say? We can say what's increasing and decreasing. So according to this problem, this is decreasing. It's increasing in the middle and then decreasing again. So you would say it's decreasing. You got to use these x's. So it's decreasing from positive infinity to this min. So it's decreasing from positive infinity to this min right here, -1.6. That one right there. It's increasing from this one to this one. So from min to max. So from min to max. So from min to max. And then it's decreasing again. So we're going to put a u next to the decreasing one. It's decreasing again from this max x to -infinity. So you'd say from 0.94 to -infinity. And that's how you do it. Okay, next page. Oh, good gosh. All right, so B, 9A, 9B. This one's not as hard as the last one, but you should go ahead and graph it. It's x to the third plus 6x to the second plus 11x plus 6. I did it again. Gosh, I do this every time. Figure this out. I waste so much time doing this because I always forget to do this right arrow. Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? 6x squared plus 11x and then plus 6. All right, there it is. It's all in. Press graph. This should look just like the graph that's on your paper, which I'm seeing a max and a min. This is really hard to tell, but if everyone press zoom 4. Do you guys see it? If you press zoom 4, it gives you a 4 by 7, 4 by 7. It zooms in a little bit. You see how there's a min and a max, but you might not be able to tell otherwise. So let's see if there's any zeros we can find by pressing second graph. I see one of them right there at -1 and -2 and -3. Look at it, 3 in a row. And the most that I have is 3. So that's all 3 of them. -3, -2, -1. So in B, the zeros are -3, -2, and -1. You guys see that? You might not be able to tell that from this graph. Okay, graph B. But if you look at my graph on my calculator, zoomed in, there's -3 and there's -2, -1. So N behaviors as X goes to the right, Y goes positive. As X goes to the left, Y goes to -infinity. It's increasing for all values of X. No, it's not. Oh my God, I forgot there was a max and min. Wait a minute. There is a max and min. All right, let's do this again. Let's find the max. All right, ready? We're going to find this thing right there. So to do that, press second trace max. That's 4. Should we do the spider? It's between -3 and -2. You could type in -3 and -2 for the left and right, or you can move your spider like this. So move it to the left, press enter. Right bound guess, move the spider up. Press enter, enter. So the max is -2.7.357. That's the max. The min, this time I'm going to do the min between -2 and -1. So I'm going to press second trace, min. Left bound guess, I'm going to go between these two zeros, -2 and -1. Guess. It is -1.4 and -3.8. Okay, so where is it increasing and decreasing? It's increasing here. So it's increasing from -infinity to this x coordinate of this max, which is right here. I know it's hard to see this. I don't know how to put this. All right, it's hard to do this in the book. That's increasing. It's decreasing right here, from here to here. So from max to min x's, from max to min. So it's decreasing from max to min, and then it's increasing again. It's increasing again from min to infinity. Okay, so min means x coordinate to positive infinity. All right, that's good enough for me, for B. All right, C. First of all, they give you a picture. It's going like this. So you say, as x goes to the right, y goes up. It's even. As x goes to the left, y goes up. There zeros, none. Y-intercept is important. Y-intercept 0, 2, but that's not. I don't consider that a 0. I consider that that. So that point 0, 2, not only is it the y-intercept, but it's also your min. Not only 0, 2 called your y-intercept, but it's also your min. All right. So where is it decreasing and increasing? So it is decreasing from -infinity to 0. So it's decreasing right here. And it's increasing after the 0. So it's increasing from 0 to positive infinity. And that's how you write it. All right, I'm doing one more, then we're going to go.
Okay, it's too late.
Start getting your stuff packed up.
I'm ready. Right here.
I'm going to graph this. So we have x to the 4th. X to the 4th. I need to clear all this out. X to the 4th minus 3x squared minus 6. graph. Alright, so I'm not seeing what's happening down here below because I'm still on this other screen. So I want to press zoom 6. Alright, I can see the W happen. That's a quartic. Okay, so can you see the zeros? Let's see if they're -2 and 2. No. So we're going to have to find them. So first of all, do you see how both ends are going up? As x goes to infinity, y goes to infinity. Thank you. As x goes to -infinity, y goes to positive infinity. They're both going up. Both ends are going up. The zeros, find on the calculator. So let's look. So press second trace 0. I think it's between -3 and -1. So I'm going to type in -3 for my left bound guess. I'm typing in -1 for the right bound guess, and then I'm pressing enter. So it looks like it's -2.091. So I'm going to go -2.1 and 0. The other 0, press second trace 0. I think it's between 1 and 3. So my left bound guess is 1. My right bound guess is 3. And then I press enter, and it's positive 2.10. Those are my zeros. Another point that's important is the max and min. Now, to get this point right here, right there in the middle, if you press trace, sometimes I'll tell you what it is, but it did not tell me what it is. So we're going to get that by just looking. My maximum is my y-intercept. If you let this equal 0, if you let this equal 0 right here, and this 0, your y-intercept should be -6. To me, that looks like my max. I'm not even going to try to find that. That's your max. 0, -6. Okay, now the mins, I'm going to need to find. So the mins. I'm going to press trace and get the spider close to my mins. See right there? And then press second trace min, number 3. I'm already to the left of it, so I'm going to press enter. Then you want to come to the right of it and press enter, and then press enter. So it is -1.2 and -8.25. And my guess is the other side should be 1.2 and -8.25 without actually finding it. You be my guess, but that's what they should be. And I know you can't see that. There you go. That's your min. So where is it increasing and decreasing? It is decreasing from positive infinity to the first min. It is increasing from the first min. Oops, increasing to the first max, which is 0. It's decreasing again from the min, from the max, 0, to the next min, which is 1.2. And then it's decreasing again. Oh my God, I think I'm getting confused. Oh, it's increasing again from 1.2 to positive infinity. So you have 2 increasing, 2 decreasing. And that's it for right now. I'll finish this later.